Well, Garnacho is outshining Rashford. Oh, Garnacho is outshining Garnacho. Who really went ahead, obviously, to do this title? It's supposed to be Garnacho outshining Marcus Rashford. And welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Rock and David is my name, and it's Garnacho outshining the man himself known as Marcus Rashford into the mix. And guess what? That's what we've gone ahead to obviously get him through from the man himself known as Erik ten Hag, finally admitting that it's really something important and it's really taking shape and really taking us to where we are not used to in here onto our channel known as the United Matters channel. You know that this is how we do it here onto the channel, and we promise to be bringing you more and more and more of this. And I know I've gone ahead obviously come in a little bit. I uploaded the first video early in the morning, but I think you've been missing a little bit in here. But we are here with a bang. But smash the like button close to 200 times, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. But this is really self-explanatory. If at all you know, this is really self-explanatory that this guy known as Garnacho is really outshining Marcus Rashford, and I'm gonna be letting you know why, how, and where it all started from. Because at the start of it all, it's the pressure coming in from the media, because the media want to protect English players. We all know that. But in the due course of them wanting to obviously come and really protect what we call English players, they found themselves really doing what we call they found themselves really doing damage to themselves, because what they're really doing is really bad, and Erik ten Hag has been forced or put to the wall. And when he has gone ahead obviously put to the wall, he has finally come up and obviously said things that I don't think would have gone ahead to say if at all they hadn't gone ahead obviously push him to reach the what is it called, to reach the wall. They've squeezed him and they've really pushed him to the wall, and obviously he has gone ahead obviously reveal this, and it just requires a person that knows how to add dots to see to it that he's really meaning this. Now, Ten Hag on Rashford substitution. Remember yesterday he was taken off after half time, scoring and really assisting one in 20 minutes. And Erik ten Hag said, we have to rotate. Garnacho, we don't start him, but he had a great game on not only Sunday but the whole season. We go quickly with the turnaround to Villa, and they have had a day longer to recover, and we have an away game. So I've gone ahead to see people coming at this Erik ten Hag. Why did you take off this guy? I was like, do these people really know what United is all about? And I told you that Ten Hag won't come out here and really tell you that he really took off Marcus Rashford because of what he did that costed us the 2 goals. However much he scored 2, but he went ahead obviously cost us 2 goals. So that's why he went ahead obviously take him off, and people are like, he wouldn't have gone ahead to do that. What did you want him to come up and obviously do? That is the first huge question in here. What did you want him to do to a player who cannot really track back and obviously protect his side? Scoring is okay, but when it comes to us conceding goals, you are just obviously surrendering the club and putting us to the sword. So for me, I believe he went ahead obviously do the needful and took off Marcus Rashford. And when he took off Marcus Rashford, it was really great, and I think the reason was really valid and very, very prominent according to what we've gone ahead obviously see into the aftermath of this game. So the fact is, he was taken off because of him not tracking back, and that is the reason. You get? And that is the reason as to why he was really taken off. So we all understand it, that the manager cannot come on and really set a player in a public day, like in the limelight, but he'll come up and obviously put in the required shift altogether. Then He was asked on whether Marcus Rashford was taken off due to his lack of involvement in Porto's first goal. He replied and said, "I have to review it, but we clearly don't defend well on the left side tonight. But like I said, it was a change, Garnacho related, and nothing against Rashford." Now, obviously, cannot come out and really ashame Marcus Rashford in the public eye, but if it was all about giving Marcus Rashford a rest, he would have left him on the field of play for some. He would have gone ahead, obviously, leave him for 15 minutes into what we call the first half, into the second half, and then he would have gone ahead, obviously, take him off. But as it stands, he really took him off, and the reason was all clear. It was outside there. It was written all over the wall that the reason as to why the manager of Manchester United took this player off was all about him not tracking back in both occasions, and he really let a player cross that ball with no pressure, and it resulted into the goal. And you know to it that these people obviously get what we call, they're having what we call the video analysts, and these video analysts, by the time the manager goes to the tunnel after half time, obviously the manager will find everything outside there well laid, and he will be told that, why did we concede that goal? Because of so and so, and he'll be like, he's not gonna really play because he needs to punish the player. He needs to obviously put in a very huge goal, and that's what we've always gonna obviously be doing in here in the previous games. And it's not only in this game that we've gonna obviously concede goals from the left side of the pitch, but in very many games. You get? I don't want us to come here and really lie to ourselves that this hasn't been the order of the day at the club of Manchester United. I tell you, it has been the order of the day. If you know, you know. It has been the order of the day, and it has gonna obviously create lots of question marks on how Manchester United has gonna to defend. If at all you know and you recall how we went ahead to obviously lose to a team called what's its name? The first goal we conceded against Tottenham Hotspur. It's all about Marcus Rashford not tracking back, and I think the manager was like, I'm fed up of this. You didn't track back, and now you're really here doing the same, and who am I not obviously coming here and really bench you? And that's what the manager really went ahead to do, and he really went ahead to bench Marcus Rashford. As you see there, that is how everything really went ahead to boil out onto that pitch. So he also went ahead obviously defend the substitution of bringing on Garnacho. And you know, the media has been really very, very stupid, and I'm sorry to say, because they are really comparing Marcus Rashford to a player known as Garnacho. This season, Garnacho is outshining and outperforming Rashford in everything. Assists and goals. And yesterday is when Rashford went ahead obviously score his fourth goal of the season, and he has just gone ahead obviously level up with Garnacho. But the big question will always be, who gets more minutes than the other? Right? Who gets more minutes than the other? And the answer is simple. The answer is simple. It is none other than Rashford who gets more minutes than Garnacho, but Garnacho is really ahead, and you saw to it that when he came in through, he was the man. He had 8 shots, you know, at goal, and no player had those shots at goal. Sometimes I felt like Garnacho was real selfish, but he's really the ill thing. Now, the manager has come out and really said the following about why he went ahead obviously make such why he obviously went ahead to obviously make such a decision to see to it that he brings on a player known as Garnacho. And he defended him and said, getting the best out of the first half, Rashford, like they were asking him, was it really okay for you to take off Marcus Rashford when he's really performing like that? The manager said, Garnacho was my best player on Sunday by far, and in many other games. I think since the start of the season, he's been the one who is giving us the attacking threat by creating chances, providing assists, and scoring. Now, this is what the English media doesn't want to hear, but this is the cold harsh fact about Alejandro Garnacho and what he has gone ahead obviously do. Then Ten Hag came up and really added and said, we have to play him as well. We've got 2 very good players on that side. So this is simple, and it's a message that Erik ten Hag is going to obviously send to everyone there, that I tell you, we are really having a player in Marcus Rashford that is really doing great and great and great and great and great and great and great, and we are having another one who is really outshining him and really performing better and better and better, and that is a player known as Alejandro Garnacho. So Garnacho is really outshining Marcus Rashford, and I tell you, you might really like it or not believe it, but that's the fact. It's the cold harsh fact that many won't want to hear, but it's what you have to take because it's the truth. Sometimes facts are bitter, but this boy is really outshining Marcus Rashford and really doing better and better and better things on the pitch than Marcus Rashford. So I want to see what your thoughts are about what Erik ten Hag is going to have to say, that Garnacho is really outshining Marcus Rashford. And this is Rokani onto the United Matters channel. I sign out for now. See you later and bye for now. See you later like 2 hours from now, as another video is really going to be uploaded onto this channel. We out for now, and I just can't wait for your reactions in here. Do you think this guy is really outshining? Do you think Garnacho is really outshining Marcus Rashford this season? Because even last season, Garnacho really had more stats, and even the eye test. Either way, for the eye test, Garnacho really looks better, and for everything that he has gone ahead to do, I think he deserves the best of the best in here onto this channel. And we sign out for now. See you later. Rokan David remains my name. Continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers, and that will be a very huge milestone into what we are doing here. Bye bye.